What's up, y'all? You already know who it is. You know what it is. Your boy JP coming to y'all with another how-to. This is a 2014 Ford F150 with the myFord and the sync system and all that. And I'm gonna show you how to take this radio out. So first thing we want to do, I just kind of put my hand right here, pop that thing out, and use your panel removal tool when you get up here to this corner. And the reason we want to pull this kind of out but not all the way is because this one gives us a little bit of leverage, so we can grab that 7mm right there. If you want to take the whole thing out, you're gonna have to take this part off first. You don't have to, because it does bend out enough to where you can get to that 7mm. Also, when you come down here on the bottom of the kit, we have one more 7mm here, one more 7mm there. Now the tricky part to this one is that when we start at the bottom and we start taking that out, like, it still pops, but the thing about it is that it's behind this part right here. So this one, you do not have enough leeway to kind of bend. So what you want to do is drop the glove box. See that I got that dropped. Then you want to come up here and look at that bracket. You have 3 10mm on this silver plate. 1, 2, and 3. We want to take those out. So first things first, let's take out those 3 10mm bolts. Alright, y'all, so now that we've taken those bolts out, I can come up here, stick my panel removal, and we can pop this airbag out, all the way out. Now we just want to move it. My bad. But yeah, see, we can pop that airbag out, and we can take off that 7mm, which is going to take this whole part off, and it's going to give us that other 7 in the corner. Alright, so as you can see, when I took that 7mm out, this whole thing just kind of comes out. With this car, somebody already taken this out, so I'm pretty sure this is the first time that this radio has been out of this car. But there will be a 7mm there. Now let's go ahead and come back down here and take these 7s out. Get them out. And with that, I went on ahead and took this 7mm out of this side. I was able to drop that. So this only has one harness at the top and one at the bottom. So we took this one off already, and we're gonna take that one off, and that's gonna have our face right there. And now we have, put this back so it won't be in the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 7mm. So we're gonna go ahead and take those 8 7mm out, and we'll have all the radio out. Alright, so those top 4 7mm, 2 on this side, 2 on the other side, were for the monitor. And we got one Phillip back here in the back. Take him out. Other 7mm, we'll take out the radio. And we will get at this harness. Boom. Boom. Boom and boom. Alright, so now we got that radio out fully, and I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing wired up, and we'll see what it looks like here in a second. Alright guys, so I know this thing looks a tad bit messy, but I am putting everything back together. And like I tell you in a couple of my other videos, make sure you test it and it works first before we make it all pretty. I do like to have my stuff nice and neat behind the radio, even though nobody else is going to see it. I know it's going to be there. Just a little pro tip for myself. But I know what you're thinking. Also, I didn't actually go over the wiring process. That's because I made a short video in my how-tos over here in this little card that I'm going to put for you guys to show you how to wire this thing up yourself. Reason I do that is I do a lot of radio removal videos for you guys, and the way to wire up the radio is the exact same way each time. So I just made one video. It's in the card, and you can click it in order to find out how to wire this thing up. As far as everything else, hooking the radio up is pretty easy. It comes with the brackets. Stick 2 screws in the side. That's it. We're going to put this back in the cavity, hook that back up, and all the links to these products will be in the description. Now let me finish testing this stuff and we'll see what it looks like. I guess I could turn the light off. Alright y'all, so turn that thing down. Alright y'all, so that's about it, man. That's what it looks like with this kit F150. It comes with your USB, that's HDMI auxiliary, And that's another USB if your radio has 2 USB ports. This one doesn't. It's the regular Kenwood DDX376BT. Now, we did use the mixture piece since this is the RR, so we were able to use some of the OEM features of the Kenwood radio. So we'll go here and we go to OEM features, and then of course you got your gauges, your climate control, parking assist, vehicle info, all that type of cool stuff. Battery, door open, you'll hear you can see the tire pressure and all that good stuff. And then when I click this up, you see the AC. Either way, if you guys find any value in this video, please hit that like button. Don't forget to share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Until the next time, I'll see you at the next car.